Good day, good people. I am Derek Wilmore Jr., and today I will be discussing with you the Justice for Greenwood Foundation and how I would plan to develop a proposal for that organization. So, just to give you a little context, Tulsa Race Massacre, 1921, May 30th, there's two people that's going to be involved. And one of those persons, Dick Rowland, 19 years old, a young black boy who's a shoe shiner. Then we have a young white woman, Sarah Page, 17 years old, elevator operator. And so what happens is Dick Rowland, he's going to come through Drexler building and he wants to use the elevator. They both in the elevator at the same time, just those two. And something happens in the elevator. They run out. And eventually, just like every other trend in black history, this white woman or young white lady, teenage girl, she accuses Dick Rowland of sexual assault. And around this time, race tensions were already high, so that was just like the fuel to the fire. And so eventually, to speed things up, the Tulsa Race Massacre happens, and there is an estimated originally about 100, 150 people who are murdered, but a lot of historians state that over 1,000 people are murdered, or about 1,000 people are murdered, and one of the places where they dumped the bodies would be the Oak Lawn Cemetery down in down in the Greenwood district. And so my initial proposal would include just discussing how the survivors or the descendants of the survivors would want to know where their people are buried. So there is essentially what one eyewitness calls a mass grave of people in the Oak Lawn Cemetery. And so to excavate and to dig up those bodies, I feel like would be very important to the descendants of the survivors. I believe that it's their duty. And so one of the things that happened in Tulsa specifically, the late 1990s, like between the 1921 and the late 1990s, the Tulsa Race Massacre in Tulsa practically disappeared. So like no one talked about it in schools, or there was no Tulsa Race Massacre Commission to assist with researching the entire incident. And so it just came up about maybe 25, 26 years ago. And so I think it's important that we give justice to those descendants of the family of Greenwood and the race massacre.